Boa noite, galerinha. Voltei depois de muito tempo. Ver como é que tá aqui o sistema. Que faz tempo que eu não ando aqui. Jogar pra cá. Pera aí, só um minuto. Vou até dar esse resumo, né, galera? Rapaz, faz tempo que eu tô sem fazer live, mas a gente vamos voltar, né? A gente já voltou. Vou tentar fazer umas 9 horas de live hoje. Só um minutinho aqui, vamos?
It's him, the cop from the newspaper.
Oh, yeah.
Vamos dar aqui no grupo que depois eu mando mais.
Wake up, Cole.
Vamos lá. Não sei nem que missão tô, velho, aqui. Pessoal, quem tiver nessa live aí, deixa o like insano, compartilha a live, beleza? Check in.
What the hell?
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We are investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
So, you coming?
Sei não, viu?
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with
Obrigado,
this
Elton Henrique. Obrigado por aquele like insano, mano. Tamo junto, meu parceiro.
Oh, yeah.
Obrigado, mano. Dá aquela curtida na live, beleza? Rapaz, só achei só um comprimidozinho, foi? Opa. É só isso aqui, é? Nossa, que eu já peguei, pô. Ai. Tá difícil, velho.
Turn off the lights,
Pegar uma
Hopgood.
dica aqui.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
E eu nunca sabia que
One
ia
way
ser
mirrors.
ia ser
There's a
cinema
room on
e
the
tirar
other
foto
side.
como antigamente, sei lá.
Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company. Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Meu banheiro, não tem aqui não.
What do you? The room behind the mirror makes our case. We need to find a way in.
Acho que é por aqui, ó. Peraí.
So this is where you sprang from.
Já peguei. Bora, vamos lá, garoto. Agora vamos para as perguntas, né? Oxe, não é aqui, não é? Torre de magia negra. Um espelho, velho. Sim, chega logo se quebrando tudo. Umas coisas ali para acompanhar. Daí.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton?
É, não tem área, galera. Que vai chegando aí na página no Facebook, não vai. Deixa o like pra você, compartilha a live, beleza? Isso ajuda bastante. Estamos lá aí no Facebook, no YouTube e na Twitch. Beleza? Não tem mais nada mais não. Para as perguntas agora.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Vamos lá, né?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah.
Meu irmão, não me chama de meu irmão, é my brother. My brother o quê, rapaz? Você é meu,
When
oxe.
did you last see him?
My brother, meu
I'm doing
irmão.
work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Tá mentindo? Vamos tentar mais
You're
uma.
lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant and now you start throwing your weight around? You should get your facts straight before you come in here and start shooting off that mouth of yours.
Quero ver agora.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Aí, ó, vocês têm os dois.
Royal
Aí,
advice. Hold on a
pai.
moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a
Vocês
very
têm os
important
dois.
one. Look at that mug. Have you
Quem
been
der, olha
upsetting
pra
these
isso,
two
olha pra isso o
officers,
quê, mano?
Marlon?
So we just
Que?
drop it?
You-
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, no.
Não,
Not
velho,
us.
claro que não.
We
Pra
don't
que
do that
isso?
kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap.
Eu vou focar, eita porra. Vou focar. Cadê o outro?
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Eita bexiga, peraí, tá de... Foquei. Vamos focar mais. Focar, mano. Nossa, aí. Ele tá muito. Vou focar, mano. Vou focar, cadê?
Lose those fools, Phelps.
Bota a cabeça lá ele. Olha. Errei. Focar.
For a dead man.
Meu irmão, corre, meu irmão, sim.
Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here.
Eu vou focar, meu irmão. Oxente. O que é que foi isso, véi? Só porque eu falei que eu ia focar, véi. Ok. Calma, dedo nervoso.
Jesus, Bishop started a goddamn war.
Eu sei, pô. Calma aí,
Let's see him
calma aí,
chase
calma
us
aí, pô.
now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
Vou ficar
I
aqui
have a
mesmo,
good
hein?
mind just to let him go.
Depois de uma pocação dessa, patrão. Olha. Deixa eu ter a senha, viu?
What's a five-star goddamn wedding?
Que foi, meu irmão? Sou policial, viu?
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
The cop in the newspaper. Hey, can I borrow some of that mascara?
Oxê, tá mandando aí pra aqui. É, ainda tô aqui, né?
Seems like a nice boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
Não, não tem nada aqui não.
I survived the war for this?
I don't know which one I like better. He's only a writer, he can't really help it.
Oh, that looks like
Que joguinho difícil da molesta.
Don't need this?
Has that just been paid? Look about it.
Rapaz.
Bishop's hiding out on that creepy old movie set. We need to get there before the mob
É
does.
porque tu não abre essa porta logo, meu irmão. Amarrão. Caramba. Deixa eu o que eu tenho que pegar ali? Anotação, documento. Oxi, que infeliz, velho. Olha aí, rapaz. Opa, essa brincadeira, bicho. Bugasse foi. Poxa. Não, esse quadro aqui não é. Tem alguma coisa aqui não. Pera aí, deixa eu olhar aqui de lado. Também aqui não é. Pega o negócio lá pra eu, minha filha. Água. Não, velho, isso é brincadeira, pô. Bora ver aí.
Bishop's hiding out on that creepy old movie set. We need to get there before the mob does.
São das pessoas e os locais. Só quero pegar um casquinha, né? Esse vídeo não quer deixar. O que é que tem aqui que eu tô me esquecendo, velho?
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Coroner says it's gonna take at least a week.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
You dancing with the boys. It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillars grow.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. They break people, but they never fit in. I said you bust in there and find the goddamn thing.
You have got problems, Phelps.
Liga assim, velho. Nossa, vou
Stop just
perder.
ahead.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Eu não consigo pegar tudo do começo, pô.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home.
Really?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious
Bebeu ou foi tá embriagada?
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Você pode achar esse jogo em português aí?
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof? I didn't think so. You should be more careful. Behind the glitz, this can be a very rough old town.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after.
Sou o grande da moléstia.
My lawyer and I have gone to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness and sent to receiving hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Oxente. É tudo sem sair daqui, é?
Careful!
Ô, motorista, eu sou, viu? Olha. Voltei para pegar a missão, pô. Aí dá pra pessoa ver o que a pessoa tá fazendo, o que a pessoa fez, mas faz tempo que eu não tô jogando esse jogo.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Olá, Jessica se postou aqui.
Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton.
Oh, yes. She's in the room
Naquela sala
right
ali.
behind you, detective.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need
Feeling
to be
better since
handled
this
by a
morning,
doctor.
Jessica?
I need my lawyer.
A little.
Hey,
My head
where
still
is the
feels swimming.
telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Mind if I chop a nod while we wait?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Are you feeling better?
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you? Can't you just let me rest?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
How much is this going to set me back?
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test.
Wow.
That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city. I think you should leave now. You're being horrible to me.
You should think about going home, Jessica.
Vocês têm os
You're getting mixed
quatro,
up with
velho.
people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home.
Tu tá
I want to
louca
be a
quieto,
star.
minha irmã? Vamos embora.
It's the tape.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Que eu me esqueci que é pra me fazer, ó. Certeza mesmo.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Caralho, velho.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Vamos pular essa parte. Amiga, não pulei.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his property.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Done it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Oxi, o carro parece que não tem freio, meu irmão. Olhe, velho.
Car 11K, 11K, we have no other units available. What is your ETA? 415 in progress at 1220 West 7th Street. Repeat, 1220 West 7th Street, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. 11K handle code 3. Any other units that can assist identified?
Tá
Roger,
besta.
KGPL. 11K en route.
Tá gota, velho. A viatura já era, meu irmão. Vamos ter que pegar outra ali. Coxa, bicho.
Out of the car. Police.
Polícia, dá
I need a
licença.
gun in the glove compartment to shoot you.
Rapaz, o cara tá bugado ali, é?
Run, everyone!
Oxi.
Done it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Acho que ele não vai, não. Só vai ficar aí, bicho. Foi mal.
Not a care in the world.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now.
Optimistic, Cole. Not much help.
Presented to Mark.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
You know exactly what happened yesterday, don't you, Mrs. Bishop? You've been through it yourself.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. You have a damn cheek accusing me of that. You should be ashamed of yourself, detective. I've already been through a lot today without your harassment.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Incidental. Seems irrelevant. Don't think this is anything.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica. Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Tem mais coisa aqui. Cheque.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Doesn't give me anything to go on. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Doesn't tell me anything. Don't think this is going to help us. There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set.
Dessa
That's all
explicação
I
desse
know.
cheque de $20 mil aí. Tá falando a verdade.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I
Eu
don't
tô
really know where
calminha.
he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Eu tô na minha dúvida.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
It's a lot of money, Mrs. Bishop. Doesn't it strike you as
É,
unusual?
mulher de que nunca sabe nada do marido. Com teu dinheiro aí, tá vendo?
Movies are
Eu não
expensive to make.
falei.
You'd be surprised what expenses get hidden in the budget and how the money gets moved around.
Your husband is in trouble.
É,
It could go
eu sei
easier for him if you
tá
were
bom,
more
valeu.
helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
É, já dá pra me acompanhar aqui, né, velho? Fica por ficar, eu não quero. Focar por focar, eu tô fora. Tu vê se liga do sério. Tu vê se não pisa na bola. É, pô. Mesmo luto tá assim agora. O cara abre. É. E agora, sai daí mais não, é? E agora, sai daí mais não, é? Rapaz, velho.